Somebody tell, is she for keeps? Somebody tell, is she for keeps? Ay, ay.
Hey guys, what's poppin'? What's good? It's your girl Simone, aka the Black Queen. I'm back with another YouTube video. So before we get into today's video, I want to talk about my top. I really love it. It's from my store, Shop Unsaid. It's really pretty with a lot of details on it. It's September now, so I'm going to be running a Black Friday sale very soon. Like, we have like a couple weeks until the holiday season is approaching, so I have to get ready for that. But you guys are gonna be, I think you guys are gonna like the sales, point blank period. So yeah, but let's move on in today's video. So today's video, I wanted to talk about school and how I got a 4.0. Basically last semester I got a 4.0 at Howard University. I'm a graduate student. I'm taking my MSW, and I was just so proud because, you know, Howard is the illustrious Howard University, period. And I had a hard time adjusting here in DC. I'm a New Yorker, right? Period. Like, Queens gets the money, like South Side we outside, type shit. And so it was just a lot. Like, I missed home a lot. I went home, but I didn't go home as often as I thought, because I had schoolwork and I had work to do, right? And so, sorry, my phone is about to die. No. Okay. Right. And so, like, my education has always been very important to me. I've always been a very studious student. So I wanted to give you guys some tips and tricks, because I know school might not be for everybody, and some people might be barely making it. And sometimes it's about your routine and just the way you kind of live your life, right? So here we go. So my first tip is to have a planner. So here's a planner. You can either get one like this or you can get one like this, and I'm gonna tell you guys the difference. The difference with this one, and I got this one from Marshall's, it was $7.99, so $8. The difference with this one is that, so they have every month from September to, I guess, like 2020 August, right? And it opens like this. So for example, this is July 2020. And what I really like about this planner is that it gives you the months, right? And then when you turn the page, it gives you the days. So it's your typical planner, and then it has like a notes section. So I utilize this very much. Sometimes what I tend to do, I plan, like today's Sunday, right? So I'm gonna plan out my week for what I have to do, like 1, 2, 3, like, I just have to plan out my week. So, and I'm gonna get a little bit into that in my next tip. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the other planner. This planner I purchased from Amazon, and I'm not gonna lie, I do not like this planner. I'm very disappointed in this planner, and I'll tell you the reason why I purchased it. My friend purchased this planner, and I really like the way she was utilizing it. But you also, as a student and as a person going through our life journey, you have to figure out what works for you, and I feel like this planner just doesn't work for me. So it doesn't have the big calendar like the other planner has, but what it does have is like a mini one. I don't really like that, because I have to see, if I'm hanging out with my friends, or if I have a meeting with a professor, or if I have a meeting with someone, or if I have a client that wants me to style them or wants to come and shop Unsaid. It's kind of like difficult to have it like this. But what I do like about this planner is that how it has the time. So from 7 a.m. to 8:45 p.m. I got this from Amazon. So this might work for you, but this doesn't work for me, just because, like I said, I need to see a full calendar of what I have going on in my life and what I have to have scheduled. But what else I do like is that, like I said, it has a time. So let's say at 7 o'clock you wake up, right? 7:15 you're washing your teeth. 7:30 you hop in the shower. I do like that. That's my first tip about the planners, right? So my second tip is making a list. So last week I started to utilize this skill, and basically what I do, I take a piece of, I only have a piece of loose leaf. I take a piece of loose leaf and I just mark down what has to be done. So if I have to go to the gym, I have to meal prep. I have a paper for my practice evaluations class. I have a paper for social work and healthcare settings. I make a list, right? So then I also write like the day to do, And then once I write the days due, I also put like, okay, so if it's due tomorrow, so that's A, that's top priority. Then B was whatever next papers due, or whatever next our current date is like approach to the next date. I put B, then C, then D. So I transfer that list or the priority stuff, and then I put it on whatever day or whatever day it is. So let's say, like, for example, I have a paper due tomorrow, so that's top priority, right? That will go in Monday. And then let's say I have another paper due the 12th, right? So that's not a priority, but it's kind of priority, so I'll put that on my Tuesday. Like, Simone, start working on your paper that's due on the 12th, right? Another tip I would say is do not wait last minute. Unless you're good with papers, I feel like I'm a really good writer when it comes to papers. I can kind of wait last minute, kind of, sort of, not really. But I would not. And we all have this issue of procrastination. It's really, really bad. Guys, do not procrastinate, because sometimes you can't produce your best work. Some people say, like, yeah, like, I work best under pressure, but it's just like, why would you want to, like, life is already stressful enough. I would say just work on it ahead of time. Let's alleviate the stress. Let's practice some self-care, right? What is my next tip? Hold on. Oh, my next tip is having a good routine. I personally feel like when you start your day like amazing, like regardless what happens through the day, you still had a great morning, right? So what I do, I wake up, like, I have my timer set at 6 o'clock. So I'm gonna tell you guys what I do. After I come home, take a shower and everything like that, and do all my homework and stuff, I put my phone on a sleep timer, and I put it like in my kitchen area, because I don't want to be on my phone looking at stuff, answering people now, because that's time for you to just decompress. So when you wake up in the morning, so my alarm wakes me up. I wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning, and what I do, I read my Bible for 15 minutes. And this is when I grab my phone. So I grab my phone, I read my Bible for 15 minutes. Then I read whatever book that I'm currently reading for 15 minutes, because I want to have a balance of, like, my spirituality, and then also a form of entertainment, because I'm also trying to stay off my phone and being off social media, because that's a lot. So when I was getting into this routine and just making sure I eat healthy, more bananas, more fruits, more smoothies and stuff like that, and I wake up so that I can have enough time to do these things, because I have to be in my internship or a class at 9 o'clock or whatever. I just make sure I wake up and have enough time to do these things, so that I'm not drowsy, not aggy, not upset because I didn't eat, or not upset because I'm sleepy because I didn't get enough sleep, because I'm on my phone, on Instagram and Twitter. All these things that are time consuming are away from me, so I could just focus on myself, right? So this is my last tip, and I don't know, depending on your major, I guess I would say depending on your major. So as a social work major and in my undergraduate years, and sorry guys, I do apologize, one of my friends came knocking at my door, but so this is my last tip. So basically with this tip, in college you're gonna have mad readings to do, like OD, to a point where it's like, my nigga, what? So basically nah, because I be looking at these teachers like, y'all be having me so messed up. I'm like, how y'all expect me to do this, do that, be active on campus, like all this action is y'all are requiring too much, because I know damn sure y'all not doing all these readings. Like, y'all didn't do all these readings in college, right? So basically there was this tweet that had went around, it went viral for students, right? And I have been practicing it. I kind of get the gist of the contents of the readings of the literature that I'm reading, and so this is it. So in the Twitter thread, the lady, and I'm gonna see if I can find it and insert it below in this video. She was like, if you have multiple readings to do, you should read the first sentence, the last sentence, because that usually kind of gets the gist of it, she said, of every paragraph, right? And then also read the summary, because the summary will total everything. And then, like, you go to class, whatever, and whatever your professor kind of points out is also really important to know, because sometimes, like, in our textbooks, there's a lot of fluff in there that's like, okay, I didn't really need to know that, but right? So I have been doing that. I say, like, for the most part it works, but I also have prior knowledge because I also have my BSW in social work. So like I said, depending on your discipline, it's like, if you're a chemistry major, this is not gonna work for you. If you're a nursing major, this is not gonna work for you. If you are getting your doctorates in like some of these tips will not work for you. But like I said, you have to figure out what study habits or what study tips work for you. Also, I used to, when I was younger, like in undergrad, I used to use a lot of, and this is my last point because I don't want this video to be too long. I used to use a lot of Post-its, because I used to buy I used to purchase my textbooks. I was on scholarship, so I was able to either write in my textbooks if I didn't want to resell them. But I'm trying to become more of a scholar in my field and my discipline, so I'm keeping my textbooks. So I would take notes on the side of them in a little Post-it and just stick them in there, or I would take a separate piece of loose leaf and just jot down some notes, because usually I'm the type of person, if I write, then I'll remember it. So yeah, and I'm also more visual too, so if I do see something, I'm more likely to remember it. So yeah, I really hope these little tips help you guys, because they really do help me, especially since I have a lot going on right now. I'm hoping to get another 4.0 this semester. I will update you guys and see what I get, because right now it's been a little hard since my grandmother had passed away, and my sister got into a car accident this week. So I'm gonna see what I'll be getting this semester, but I'm not gonna allow one situation to mess up 15 weeks, right? So I hope these tips help you. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you guys like these videos. Comment below to tell me what you guys want to see from me. Make sure you guys check out my store and follow me on Instagram, the black__queen, and my business page, shop_unsaid, and my website for this top and for more little goodies is shopunsaid.com. And I will see you guys in my next video, guys. Mwah, stay blessed.